Welcome you all back to the 10th standard mathematics class. So today we are going to enter into the subdivision 3.4, that is rational expressions. So what is rational expressions? This will be, the rational expressions will be in the form of division. Division of two values such that the denominator should not be equal to 0. See, these two values p of x and q of x are the polynomials. Simply, rational expressions can be defined as division of two polynomials such that the polynomial in the denominator should not be equal to 0. Okay, see, this can be also called as the ratio of two polynomials. The ratio of two polynomials are called as rational expression. See, the ratio, how will be expanded? Will be expanded in the form of division. Therefore, this is called as this type of expressions is called as the rational expressions. For example, see this 9 by x, 2y plus 1 divided by y square minus 4y plus 9, comma z cube plus 5 divided by z minus 4, comma they have given 4 values in your book, a divided by a plus 10. Okay, these 4 values are in the format of division, and see, the denominator is not equal to 0 in all these 4 values. Therefore, these 4 values are called as the rational expressions. These are the examples they have given in your book. Okay, now let us see 3.4.1, that is reduction of rational expressions. Okay, reduction of rational expression. We have seen what is rational expression. Here we are going to see how we are going to reduce the rational expression. This can be, see, the rational expression in the form of p of x divided by q of x. So, reduction of rational expression means we are going to find the reduction expression in its lowest form. The lowest form of this rational expression, lowest form. We are going to find the lowest form. So, how we find it means the GCD of p of x comma q of x should be equal to 1. That means we can say the rational expression is in its lowest form. See, they have given 3 steps to reduce the rational expression. First step is, if the rational expression is given like this, we have to factorize both numerator and denominator. We have to factorize both numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. We have to factorize these both. Okay, we have to factorize separately p of x and we have to factorize separately q of x. Then we have to cancel the terms in common in both numerator and denominator, and then in the last form we will get the lowest form of the rational expression. These are the steps to find the rational expressions in its lowest form. See, they have given an example. Okay, example 3.13. What they have given, we have to reduce the rational expression to its lowest form. Reduce the rational expression, okay, to its lowest form. In the first subdivision, what they have given, x divided by 3 divided by x square minus 9. Okay, this is the question, rational expression they have given. Okay, now what's the first step? We have to factorize both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, this can't be factorized further, so let us keep it as it is. X by 3, let us factor panna mudiyadhu, therefore we are keeping as it is. Then x square minus 9, this in the format of x square minus 3 square. Right, a square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, x plus 3 into x minus 3. In the second step, we are going to cancel the terms that is common in both the numerator and the denominator. Right, See, this term and this term are common, therefore we are cancelling it. And then the last step, the remaining term is 1 divided by x plus 3 is the relational expression in its lowest form. The lowest form of this relational expression. Okay. Now the second subdivision. What's the second subdivision? So given in the example, x square minus 16 divided by x square plus 8x plus 16. Okay. See, this is in the can be written as x square minus 4 square. 4 square is 16. We are going to factorize this. Okay. This divided by, see, this is the quadratic equation. We are going to factorize this 16. Okay. We should get 4. Sorry, 8 while adding the terms that we are factoring, right? 4 is 16. We should get 8 when adding this. While adding 4 plus 4, we get 8. Therefore, x plus 4 the whole square. X plus 4 into x plus 4, that is x plus 4 the whole square. See, this can be written as a square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, x plus 4 into x minus 4 divided by x plus 4 the whole square. See, this term and the one term in this gets cancelled. Therefore, the remaining will be x minus 4 divided by x plus 4. This is the lowest form of the given rational expression. Okay. Next, we are going to move on to the next subdivision, that is 3.4.2. What's that means? Excluded values. What's that? It's excluded values. See, in this subdivision, we are going to learn about excluded values. So, what is the excluded value of the rational expression? Means, if the rational expression in the format of p of x divided by q of x. Okay. The excluded value makes this rational expression to be not defined. Okay, the excluded value makes this rational expression to be not defined. That is, when can we say a number 2 is not defined? When we get like this, we can say this number is not defined or infinity. Right? Commonly we say this as not defined. Therefore, the denominator should be equal to 0. Therefore, we take q of x is equal to 0 for finding the excluded values. Okay. See the example that has been given in your book, 5 divided by x minus 10. Okay, this is a rational expression. So, we have to find the excluded value. That means we have to take the denominator alone, x minus 10. We should equate this to 0. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 10. This is the excluded value. When we substitute this 10 here, what we get? X divided by 10 minus 10, which is equal to 5 divided by 0, which is not defined. The value that makes the rational expression to be not defined is said to be the excluded value. Therefore, here 10 is the excluded value. Okay. For this, let us see the example. Example 3.414. Okay. Find the excluded value, if any. Find the excluded value, if any. It is that we can't say all the rational expression can have the excluded value. Some can have and some may not have. That's why they have given in the question, find the excluded value, if any. See the first subdivision, what they have given? X plus 10 divided by 8x. So, for finding the excluded value, the numerator is not necessary for us. We are going to just take the denominator, that is 8x. We are going to equate this to 0. 8x is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0 divided by 0 divided by any number is 0. Therefore, the excluded value is 0. Okay. See this. Now, let us move on to the second subdivision. What's the given? 7p plus 2 divided by 8p square plus 13p plus 5. Okay. So, what we are going to do? We are just going to consider the denominator alone. What's the denominator here? 8p square plus 13p plus 5. We are going to equate this to 0. Okay. We have equated this to 0. Since this is a quadratic equation, let us find the solution. 8 into 5 is 40. Okay. 8 into 5 is 40. While adding this, we get 13 divided by 8 divided by 8. Therefore, p plus 1 into 8p plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, what's the value of p? P will be equal to minus 1, comma, minus 5 divided by 8. Therefore, these two are the excluded value of this given rational expression. We have two excluded values, that is minus 1, comma, minus 5 divided by 8. What's the third subdivision they have given in that example? Third subdivision is x divided by x square plus 1. We have to find the excluded value. Therefore, we are going to consider the denominator alone, x square plus 1. We are going to equate this to 0, equal to 0. See here, x square is equal to, on taking this right hand side, we get minus 1. Okay, so the value of x is equal to root of minus 1. See, before finding this, see here, the value of x square is equal to minus 1. Is this possible? See, substitute some value for 1. 1 square is 1. 1 is equal to minus 1. This is not possible. Similarly, the square of any number will be only positive. But here we got minus 1. So, we can't take this. We cannot take this. Therefore, there is no excluded value. Okay, I have said excluded values cannot be found for every rational expression. Some rational expression can have excluded values and some rational expression cannot have excluded value. This is such a rational expression. This cannot have excluded value. The reason is, see here, we are taking x square is equal to minus, we got x square is equal to minus 1 while we are equating the denominator is equal to 0, but this is not possible because while squaring any term we get only the positive value, but here x square is equal to minus 1. Therefore, this assumption is wrong. Therefore, we don't have excluded value for this rational expression. Okay. Now, we are moving on to the exercise following this subdivision. What's the exercise? It's exercise number 3.4. We are moving on to this. So, what's the first question they have given? Reduce the following to its lowest form. They have given, what they have given is, they have given the rational expression. We are going to reduce it in its lowest form. See the first subdivision, what they have given? X square minus 1 divided by x square plus 6. What we have to do? We have to factorize both numerator and denominator. See, this can be taken as x square minus 1 square, that is a square minus b square formula. Therefore, we get x plus 1 into x minus 1. This whole is divided by, see here we have x common in this terms. Therefore, while taking x outside, x plus 1 will be the remaining. This is the factorized term. Now, in the second step, what we are going to do? We are going to cancel the common terms. The common terms are x plus 1. So, what's the answer? X minus 1 is divided by x. This is the lowest form of the given rational expression. Now, we move on to the second subdivision. What they have given? X square minus 11x plus 18 whole divided by x square minus 4x plus 4. Okay. See the numerator and denominator, what we have to do? We have to factorize. So the numerator, it's a quadratic and quadratic equation, and the second term is also a quadratic equation. Therefore, we are going to factorize 18. How can we factorize? 9 2 is 18. On adding, we should get minus 11. Therefore, minus. This can be written as x minus 9 into x minus 2. The whole is divided by. Now, we are going to factorize the denominator. See, it is 4. 2 2 is 4. On adding this, we should get minus 4. Therefore, minus on both sides. So value is x minus 2 into x minus 2, that is x minus 2 the whole square. Okay, the next step, the second step is we have to cancel the common term. The common term is x minus 2 in both numerator and denominator. So what's the answer here? X minus 9 divided by x minus 2. This is the lowest form of the given rational expression. Consider this third subdivision. What they have given in the third subdivision? 9x square plus 81x. This whole is divided by x cube plus 8x square minus 9x. Okay. What we are going to do? We are going to factorize it both numerator and denominator. Okay. In this we have 9 and x as common. Okay. We can take 9 outside. And we have x in both the terms. Therefore, we are taking x outside. The remaining terms will be x plus 9. This whole is divided by, see here, we are going to factorize this. Before factorizing, this can be written as, we can take x outside because we have x in all the terms. Therefore, x square plus 8x minus 9. Now, we are going to factorize this. Therefore, here x into, on factorizing minus 9 into 1. While adding we should get plus 8, and while multiplying we should get minus 9. Therefore, we are taking minus here. Therefore, while multiplying we get minus 9, and while adding we get plus 8. Therefore, x into x plus 9 into x minus 1. Okay, the second step we are going to cancel the common terms. The common terms are this and this. We cancel, and the remaining, the answer will be 9x divided by x into x minus 1. Okay, this is the answer. This is the lowest form of the given rational expression. The fourth subdivision, this is the assignment for you. That is p square minus 3p minus 40 divided by 2p cube minus 24p square plus 64 into p. So what you are going to do? This is a quadratic equation. Therefore, what you have to do, what we have to do, you have to do the factorization, and you will get two terms divided by, here you are going to take 2 into p outside. Okay, that is 2 into p outside means the remaining is p square minus 12p plus 32. Therefore, here it will be 2p into, we have to factorize this, we will get some two terms. Cancel the common terms, the remaining will be the lowest form, remaining will be the answer. This is the assignment for you. I have given you hint, this is how you have to do the sum. Okay, and the second question. What's the second question? Second question is, find the excluded values if any. We have to find the excluded values of the given rational expression if there is any values. Okay. See, consider the first subdivision. What is the first subdivision? Y divided by y square minus 25. So how do we find the excluded values? We take the denominator alone, we equate it is equal to 0, then we find the values. Okay. From this we are taking the denominator, y square minus 25 equal to as 0. Therefore, y square is equal to 25. Minus 25 goes, that's it. Therefore, plus 25. Y is equal to, taking square root on both sides, what will be the answer? Plus or minus 5. These two are the excluded values of this given rational expression. The second question, t divided by t square minus 5t plus 6 is equal to, okay, see here, therefore finding the excluded values, what will we take? We will take the denominator alone, that is t square minus 5t plus 6, we equate it to equal to is as 0, equal to 0. We have to factorize this. 6, how can we factorize? 3 into 2, that is minus 3 into minus 2. Therefore, t minus 3 into t minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, the values of t is 3, 2. These are the excluded. These two are the excluded values of the given rational expression. Now we are moving on to the third subdivision. Okay. Now we are moving on to the third subdivision of the second question. What is the third subdivision? X square plus 6x plus 8 divided by x square plus x minus 2. This is a rational expression they have given. For finding the excluded value, what we have to do? We have to just take the denominator x square plus x minus 2 and we should equate it to 0. Okay. Now factorize this. Minus 2. 2 into 1 is 2. On adding this we should get plus 1. On multiplying we should get minus 2. Therefore, x plus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is how we have factorized this equation. So what's the value of x? X is equal to minus 2 comma 1. These two are the excluded value of this given rational expression. Now the fourth subdivision, that is the last subdivision, x cube minus 27 divided by x cube plus x square minus 6x. Okay, this will be assignment for you. So I have already given assignment in the first question's fourth subdivision. Similarly, in the second question, fourth subdivision will be the assignment. I will give you what you are going to do. You are going to take the denominator alone, x cube plus x square minus 6x is equal to 0. Okay, we are going to take the x outside, x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. From this we already got x value is 0, one value is 0, and from this we are going to get two values. Therefore, totally three values, 0, minus 3, 2. These three are the values, excluded value of this given rational expression. See, do these steps here. I have given you some hint. I have given you the answer. So, totally two sums in this exercise will be the assignment for you. Oh, this exercise is very easy. Hope you have understand everything well. Okay, let's meet in the next class. Thank you.